Honourable member for Regina, Lewvan.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The budget included a temporary extension of employment insurance benefits, supposedly in response to the drop in oil prices. Initially, the government announced that 12 regions would be included. It then added 3 more regions, but failed to include them in the legislation. So the NDP has tried to help out by putting forward an amendment to include those 3 regions. But even with that change, we're still in a situation where among the 8 EI regions in Alberta and Saskatchewan, 7 will receive the benefit extension, but Regina still will not. And I wonder if the Minister of Finance could explain if he thinks it's reasonable to exclude this one part of the 2 main oil and gas producing provinces from this EI benefit extension, and whether he could commit today to include Regina so that all of Alberta and Saskatchewan will be part of this extension of EI benefits for laid-off workers from the oil and gas sector. Thank you.
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to thank the member for his question, and I know he shares with all of us in this House a deep concern for people that have been affected by significant changes in the global economy that have resulted in significant changes in the price of oil in our country. Those impacts are being felt by Canadians across the country, but in particular in some hard-hit regions. We decided that we would like to focus on helping Canadians in multiple ways, generally across the country, recognizing that Canadians need to be supported in a time of economic challenge, and more specifically in certain regions. The general measures that we've put in around employment insurance we think are important. We made improvements in the EI system to allow people to get into the system more rapidly and increase the training that they can get access to. The specific measures help people in particular regions that have been particularly hard hit. We think that they're appropriate, and we are pleased to be able to do that to ensure that we allow our economy to do better in the future. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.